Oh, it was a long day. I started working, even though I told myself I was going to take the day off. Oh, I just stopped. It got a little chilly. I had my shirt off all afternoon, and I started building the dog kennel and needed the lawnmower and the tow behind wagon, and I took advantage of some of the good sand that's still piled up because the inspector never came. He's coming next week, Monday or Tuesday, I hope. I'd like to get that thing covered up. I have some other things to do. So, now I feel like I've been rode hard and put up wet. And I did that to myself once again. I love doing this so much that I forget that I'm kicking my ass with these broken ribs. And I bounced around. I had a guy come out and look at, give me an estimate on about 4 slabs that I want to put down for 3 guest cabins and 1 barn. And he spoke broken English, super nice guy. I met him at the laundromat in Crescent City. He works for some company, concrete company. And anyway, I tried to push him off, but his broken English was so broken that he didn't quite understand what I was trying to say. And that's okay. And I finally caved in, and I gave him my address. I asked him where he was. He said he was in downtown Crescent City, and I said okay. And I texted him my exact address. That way he could use Google Maps to find me. And he came out right away. Of course, by that time I had put the dog kennel project aside, and when the big dirt mover machine came in and backhoe came in, or whatever it's called, it had created, because of the tracks and it's so heavy, it had messed up my perfect little Shangri-La. My OCD wouldn't allow me to let it look bad. I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of a neat freak at heart. I like keeping up. I think it's from being in the military, because they made us pretty much keep everything tidy and just so, and you get in the habit of doing that. And I let some things go now. I used to not be able to not make my bed. I from the military. I know that's from the military. It used to irritate me when people would throw cigarette butts on the ground, and I'd see them doing it, and I'm like, you idiot. Because in boot camp, they lined us all up and said, okay, smoke them if you got them. They did that for a week while they were waiting for all the recruits to get to basic training, because everybody comes in the first couple of weeks, it's like you're just there. They show you where the mess hall is, and basically you're waiting for everybody else. Sorry about that noise. I'm trying to adjust my little rig I got here for my side view. I got it on the side view Velcro mount that I have ingeniously invented with my little piece of tape. I'm going to slowly drive you around while it's semi-light. That's a beautiful sunset. This isn't going to be a real long video. You're not really going to be able to see anything. Oh, yeah. Put your seatbelt on. No thanks. And, so I went a little crazy with the lawnmower and decided I was going to do some mowing out front, which I wasn't going to do until, you know, the end kind of a thing. And I thought, no. Oh, my light that I got, my solar light just lit up. That's cool. I'm planning on getting, this one's a little more expensive than I'd like to pay. You'll see it here in a second. That's the trailer you're seeing. It's this one coming up right there, coming into view now. It's kind of a cool one. It's got like it's got a real glass globe on it. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in a little bit more. I gotta go slower. I'm gonna miss it. Oh, there it is. I gotta hold it still or it won't. Oh, that's weird. I got the heater on and it's trying to focus through the glass. It's a little creepy. Here, I'll put the window down so you can see it. Poop. There you go. Yeah, it's still not focusing. It's this dusk. It doesn't like dusk. But anyway, I'm thinking about getting several of these. I'm going to test that one. See how well it works. I like how it's not bright. It's like an accent light, and I don't have to run any electricity to it. You know? I got to go check my trailer. I forgot I turned the generator on. I got to make sure my heater's not on. Don't want to burn my house down, my temporary dwelling down, my contractor's security trailer down. Oh, God. I enjoyed myself with my son. Oh, great. What was that? Something just fell. Oh, just my tape measure. We had a good time with karaoke. Ran into a little trouble, but, you know, that's par for the course. There's that pile of dirt. You can't really see it. I don't think I have a good flashlight in here. There it is, Mount Tangerine, still sitting there. Look at that sunset. That's incredible. See if I can zoom in on that. Wow. There's the permit box. Look at that. This camera is incredible on this phone. It's one of those blow-up phones. I think. If I go live, man, does that thing get hot? It does not like. I really should get a new phone. This was my daughter's $1,200 phone when she bought it at the time, and she offered it to me, and I went, sure. Because at the time I had like a $200, $180 piece of crap phone. I couldn't even get it to work to join an online live, which I really enjoyed doing sometimes. Anyway, I got really OCD, and I basically went around the block and cut the grass on the side of the road too. It was bothering me, and it looks better now, a lot better. It looks because the people that are just up the street from me, there's two really nice older couples. There's two couples that are older. I think they're in their 80s, and They are very tidy, very well manicured lawns, and super nice. I've talked to the husband at one house. I've talked to the wife and the husband at the other. The one gentleman even walked over when he saw that Turner Septic was here, and because he knew them. He's been here for years, apparently. That's why their yard looks so good. You know, they've got grass, and a lot of people out here don't bother with grass. You know, it's a rural area. But you know, I respect that someone's been here a long time and they like their house to look nice and their yard to look nice. And he, at 80 years old, I'm pretty sure he has a riding lawnmower, nice one. And I see him out there a lot. You know, it's something to do. I did it all afternoon, but it bounced my ribs so bad that now I'm paying for it. I'll be right. But yeah, super nice guy. I got to talk to him. I forgot his name already. I zoomed back out. That's more realistic. But the camera's not picking up that it's literally orange. The sky is, it's showing up yellowish, and it's really orange. So he was super nice. I told him, I said, if you ever need anything, just ask, and I'll come down. If I can do it, I will help you. And it doesn't matter what it is, just, you know, and I meant for free, you know. And he goes, oh, thank you, but I don't think that'll be necessary. But I appreciate that. Shook my hand, blah, blah, blah. Super nice people, for the most part, so far, that I've met. There was this one individual I didn't particularly care for. But that's another story. Let me get over here and check the situation with the heater. We had some excitement. I had to pause and kind of look around. Somebody was looking for their lost dog today. And here's what I've started doing. I have a bunch of these bricks, and I took that sand and I spread it out right here. I'm going to make a small temporary kennel, because next month on the 8th I'm going to pick up my dog from my house, and he's causing problems with the other dogs. He's male, so there's a female that's in heat, and basically he wants to kill all the other male dogs. And he thinks he's a pit bull. He actually looks like a pit bull, a miniature pit bull, and his attitude is like pit bullish, you know? I mean, he doesn't fit his name. I think I'm going to have to change his name to Killer. But he's such a lovable dog to me, you know. But he's growled at me before. And, you know, he got something that's about, I don't know, 12 inches tall. And if even that. And foot and a half, if even that long. And he's growling. It's just kind of funny to me. So, but anyway, that's the, see if I can get it. Oh, that's the sand. You can see I've laid those just as a little temporary walk for when I don't want to, you know, be messy in my trailer. Keep it as clean as I can. And you can't really see anything. Let me see if I can, there you go. Got the light on. Put a light on the subject. So I took some of that sand and I there's some of the bricks right there. Can you see them? Let me zoom in. Right there. They're in the bed of my truck. I'm wasting gas, dragging them around. There's the trailer. It was funny, the tires on the trailer are pretty flat. They're dry rotted, and I put way too much sand. You can see the mountain. And I couldn't move with that tractor. That lawnmower's not meant for that, really. Not that much weight. And we got a little bit of rain, so the sand was wet-ish. So it wouldn't move. And I had to take some of it and shovel it out of the trailer. I'm like, really? Easy come, easy go. So anyway, that's going to be the dog kennel. And, well, dust is still flying from me pushing everything around. Let me get out of this zoom. Look at that. That's just from me driving through the dusty. Look at that. You see that? That's incredible. Wow, that's kind of cool, actually. So, anyway, I'm breathing all that. Here comes somebody. I gotta turn my light off. This is gonna look weird. So, we'll just film them going by. And, well, that's somebody to live. No, I think that guy lives down the other road. Anywho, this is what I've done. I cleaned out that section a little bit. I want to leave that pretty much natural over there, but I got tired of looking at it. And I cleaned in front of the pump house. Ah, the heck with it. I'll take you for a walk. I don't know if I have enough battery to do it, though. We'll try. If it goes dead, oh well. Oh. So, anywho, I don't want this to be too long. I need a cigarette. Oh man, I'm tired. But yeah, I've been brutalizing that lawnmower on purpose. I'm kind of using it as a excavator. It's ruining the blade. It's an old used lawnmower that I bought just to help clear this. And boy, am I glad I did. Oh, I can really see the light. That's the new solar light I was talking about. Comes another car. This looks weird. We'll film them now. As I light my cigarette. This is exciting stuff right here. And they go by. I hope everybody appreciates what I did out there. It looks better on the street. This is really going to drain my battery. Using this, this is my makeshift gate. But this was a mess. It just attaches over there and I just slide it over. And the dust is still flying from me doing what I did. But I mowed all this and I knocked down this sand and leveled it out as best I could using the blades. This was a mess in here. Now it's all cleaned out. Where you see that line, I'm going to put up just a property marker, kind of decorative fence up in the front. I'm not even going to fence the rest of it. Like I said, I'm pretty much on 6 acres at the moment by myself, so there's that star. That's one of the planets, I think. Not sure which one. And there's the moon. Boom. Can't really get it. That's my cigarette smoke. Oh wow, look at that. It's trying to focus on it. Where'd you go? There you are. Wow, that's cool. Like a little moth is flying around. He's liking my light. Anyway, wow, that's tripping me out. That's my smell. Okay, so what I did was, this was all messy. This is the new telephone pole. And, oh wow, you can see the stars. There's a plane. Yep. And wow, you can see the light from here. I can anyway. Yep, there it is. Oop, oh, I gotta move because there's so many trees between me and it. It looks like it's blinking. It's not really blinking. So I cleaned all this up around the pump house. I'm gonna have to take this pine tree out. I hate to do it. Or I might just leave it. I don't know. I don't know, because it's just laying down. When the guys came in, it had rained really bad. And I was going to put the pump more toward the center. And they couldn't get over there. So I need to stay in the pump house. Piece of tar paper. I put tar paper underneath that, the little makeshift. You really don't need a pump house. It's just to keep honest people honest. It's a brand new, nice one. I decided to, anyway, back to the nice old man. He lives in this first house over there. Super nice guy, him and his wife. Like I said, they're elderly and they got a nice yard. See, they got a light in their yard. You can kind of make out how nice the yard is, and it just. So I got a wild hair at my butt, and he had mentioned when he was here that he is the one that has been mowing by this fence. And I told him, I said, I will gladly take that over. He said, oh, good, because I was thinking about not doing it anymore, and he enjoys, you know, it looking manicured. So, and now you can't see it, it's too dark. I'll show you tomorrow. Anyway, I'll get off of here. I'll put this up. God bless everybody. Pray for my ribs, please. I need them to heal up at least by May.